manager was on duty, and
oh shit.
and
some stinky duty.
So basically, little backstory. I knocked on the door because I had to go to the bathroom, and Cliff was in there. So I was like, whatever, I'll wait. And then I go in, and I just figured he pooped. All right, like, it smelled there. Okay, whatever. Lo and behold, like, not that much longer after, like, a certain individual comes screaming out of the bathroom, who the fuck put a turd in the fucking trash can? And he goes, where's so-and-so? And I said, he just left, like, a second ago. He goes, I'm fucking done with these employees.
Hold on.
What's going on, guys?
He lights candles all the time.
My name's Cliff, and this is Higher Education's podcast.
Soup.
Today we are joined by
Higher Education
soup. I ain't got no soup. Well,
Why not?
No soup for you.
Got
Why
it.
don't you have soup, nigga?
That's how we're starting this off.
I don't know. I just had the Manhattan clam chowder the other day for the first time.
Nah.
I've never had any of the soup.
It's fire.
Lobster bisque, I've had the
Lobster bisque is alright.
That don't look fire.
They come in a package.
Lobster bisque is just like
It's whatever.
it's literally butter and like butter.
It's so good, but it's so like
Butter.
it's a lot. Yeah.
Big ass thing of
made out
butter.
liquid butter and like a flex of
Olive oil, like.
It's just like imagine butter with like an oil that's just
Butter?
like butter.
It's
but
just like butter, but it's lobster.
But it's and then there's lobster in there too somewhere. But
Ain't no cheese on it or anything.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
cheese.
some parsley
there's cheese
maybe.
too, but
They ain't no parsley.
isn't cheese just a kind of butter?
No,
Like,
it's not.
isn't
Though.
like a
Everything is
container?
butter. If you-
No.
Well,
No.
think about it, 'cause, like if milk is the liquid form and butter is the solid form.
Go back.
Can we just?
It's not.
What?
The solid form of milk is yogurt.
No.
Right?
The solid form.
Okay,
Wait.
Milk is butter or cheese.
No, it's yogurt. Because when you let milk go bad, it's curdle. It's yogurt. That's what.
No,
Greek
but
yogurt
But
cheese
if you
curds.
churn,
Curds are cheese
if you
curds.
churn like the milk.
You need some other.
But if
stuff
you
for
churn-
milk. But you need to. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna make cheese.
Fam, I swear to God, I went to some camp and we were churning butter and I was like, this is bullshit.
I'm sorry. What
Yeah.
kind of camp
Was it
were
a
you
plantation?
attending?
Might have been a Boy Scout. Was it
Got
a
it.
plantation?
That
Yo,
makes sense.
Yes.
I saw a picture of
It's all
cotton for the
coming
first
together.
time the other day and I was like, they was really picking it off.
Yes.
You could really just-
Yes. That shit hurts. That shit hurts, nigga. That shit hurts, nigga.
And the worst isn't it a plant that you don't harvest? You take like the flower off and then it grows back. It's not like you go through like rip out a field and then like you can process it later
No,
like
you just
corn.
eat it
Just
off.
stays there all
Yeah,
the
what
fucking
were we
time.
talking about?
I don't know. You were doing something.
Churning
else.
butter.
Yeah.
We're talking about
We're talking
butter.
about cotton.
Yeah, talking
No,
about
no,
butter.
the fuck we weren't. Shut up.
First
Shut
time.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're talking about butter. We're talking about butter.
I 100% made that random ass tangent. I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
no. Oh my gosh, yo! When I was a kid, and like when I would get into trouble like down south with my family and
You were a
shit,
young child.
that's what they would make me do.
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. You got it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Churning is the process of shaking up cream or whole milk to make butter.
What I said, nigga.
All right.
That's what I said. Everything's butter. Cheese is butter. Milk is butter. Like.
All right, but there's more in
Fuck.
cheese.
So if
for
you're lactose
sure.
Yes,
intolerant,
yes.
don't eat it. There we go. Moral of the
Don't eat
story.
any of this.
Moral of the
You
story.
take those. You take. Bro, why you smoking a blunt and you over here like, oh, you
Toss
Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's good. But anyway, I think they just take butter and then they age it, and that's how they make cheese. They add
Okay.
some spices, some
Where does
shit,
yogurt
like-
come in?
I think yogurt's gotta be cold, because butter's like room temperature, like warm and shit.
Okay.
They maybe like churn it to a certain point, and then they like
cool
pop
it.
it in the fridge or some
Yeah,
shit like
it
that.
chills it.
Like yeah, like Jello.
Just like show up, you know, yogurt's just like boom, there it is.
Honestly, it's when I go to the store, I pick it up and call it a day.
It's like, where the
I
fuck
think
is it
I
coming
think
from?
I
We don't
know.
know.
I know who fucking
That
cares.
poop
Some cow.
I can't hear you, Sam. Can you move the mic a little bit more between you guys? I can hear you fine, Brian. All right, so speaking of food, right? Thanksgiving's coming up. This is kind of a Thanksgiving podcast. I dropped hell.
Oh my god.
You
Party
missed.
I know. It's like a long running thing that I catch it and I miss. But Thanksgiving's coming up, and Brian reminded me of this yesterday because I whole ass forgot. But you know how you go to Thanksgiving and you see all the food and you just start piling stuff on your plate?
Absolutely.
If you had 5 spots to put on your plate, what's your Thanksgiving 5?
Should we go around in a circle?
I feel like here, I got my 5 written down. So
I was gonna say, do we have options? Because it
You
depends
get- here.
whose
It's
Thanksgiving
your
we're
five.
at.
You can
Exactly.
we can repeat, but here are my 5.
Create
right?
your 5.
Mac and cheese if it's cooked right. Yeah. Mashed potatoes, turkey.
Hold on. Isn't anything?
Shut up. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
There's a difference
Because
between Kraft mac
there are
and cheese.
definitely
and
no.
fake mac and
There are
cheese.
definitely levels to all this shit though.
No.
There's definitely
Kraft
levels to all this shit. No, because you can have like the box stuffing and shit. You can have like the box stuffing, and then somebody else could make like the homemade shit. Yeah, like the stovetop.
Hey,
But see, with the mac and cheese though, you can't settle for the craft, yo. You gotta make that shit like homemade. You gotta make that shit from scratch,
Yeah,
yo.
so that's what I mean.
Like,
I love when
that's
you
what
I feel you. I got you.
With the crumbles on top, and you like cut it, it's got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
obviously mac
Go
and
ahead.
cheese.
The mac and cheese,
Our mom
right?
makes our
If it's made right.
Yeah, mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Turkey and gravy is 1, so I'm gonna
Well,
do that.
That's-
gravy on the mashed potatoes.
No,
That's what
nigga,
the
but
turkey
the
gravy
turkey
is
gravy
one.
counts as one. The turkey gravy counts as one.
Collard
All-
greens.
Not everything.
Depends on whose collard greens,
I don't
fam.
know if I've actually ever had.
You know what?
We used to sell them or serve them over when Sam and I worked as servers, but I don't think I ever indulged in.
Collard greens, as they said though, if made right, if like soaked in some pork and neck bone and
What? I thought it was.
It is. He's not wrong.
what'd you say?
It's the. What the fuck is it?
All right, so who wants to go first with the Thanksgiving 5? Oh wait, my last one is Hawaiian rolls. All right, who wants to go? And you can repeat because obviously there's limited. Yeah.
Marinated hams.
It's our special guest tonight.
Okay. What's on your plate though? Kermit.
Yeah.
You gotta do it in the whole Kermit voice. Tell me your 5.
All right. Stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have that
I
stuffing.
didn't say something.
That's
You already know the turkey.
With or without the gravy.
With the gravy.
With the gravy.
Batter that shit on there.
Got you.
Cranberry sauce.
Ooh.
Gotta add a little flavor in there.
Can I ask a question? Wait, serious question. Is it homemade or is it out the can? Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Because
I don't think
Doesn't matter to me.
What is homemade?
Doesn't matter.
But I found it there.
Oh,
Homemade cranberry sauce. I
Cranberry
feel like
sauce.
it's
Cranberry
ass.
sauce.
Homemade cranberry sauce
How
is
do you make
ass.
homemade? Do you have to boil the cranberries down and then make it a gelatin?
No, it's just fucking.
Do I look like
No,
Take that
nigga,
shit out
it's
of the can.
just
It's too much work.
it's just sugar, cranberries, and like water and like orange juice or some other shit. Or
Orange
no,
juice.
not orange juice, lemon juice,
At least somebody knows
Alright,
how to
what-
cook.
and that's it.
What's up? What else?
Definitely not me.
Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that was
Go
my
ahead.
second one.
Go
I'm
ahead.
feeling it.
Green bean casserole.
No.
First off, you have to
your
go off
white
the
ass
fucking
up.
list he's giving us.
This nigga never had. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
What is going on?
I've never had green bean casserole.
Just to let you know, it's mac and cheese.
nigga said
It's-
green bean.
Hold on.
Is that on your
Green
five?
bean
It's a white
Hold
person
up,
thing.
hold up.
Mac and
So
cheese.
it is on your top 5 too?
No, it's. I don't like it. A
Is
green
it
bean.
Green bean casserole.
I'm not a fan, but my
What
mom
the
does make.
nigga is that? Yo, what the
Casserole,
fuck?
but-
Ew.
5.
Is it?
Sam likes it. I just don't like it.
We'll come up with another one.
Like I don't like anybody.
Nah,
that makes it.
it's okay.
Just- I like green
It's
beans,
okay.
but not like
What's in the cat? What makes it a casserole? Noodles? Is it noodles?
French onion like crumbles.
Green beans.
Niggas be making casserole.
Yeah, and green beans are the only thing I can remember her putting in it. But
You go next.
No, you go.
Me.
Alright, what's your 5?
Like forget like a gluten intolerance. Like just
oh,
top.
gosh.
No.
I was gonna
top.
say, it would
Yes,
just meat
yes,
to the
there is.
sides.
No. Yes, there is.
Everything is cooked with.
Yes, there is.
No,
I was
gonna
meat
say,
to
yeah,
sides.
I was
Just stuffing.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But you can make that easily. It's just the noodles.
Like collard greens, like
That's fine.
like maybe like mustard greens or like nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No,
but
I don't give a fuck. Just say it.
collard greens, like
I was
definitely
yeah,
if they're
greens.
made right.
Some sort of greens.
They're
Fucking, fucking,
shit.
It came
I
from a
got you.
plant.
Green in color.
like the turkey's nice, but like the honey baked ham though, like that shit's always fire. You said the Hawaiian rolls, yo.
Necessary.
Easily like a top
Necessary.
5.
A1.
But nobody said this. The fucking like sweet potatoes, yo. Like
Yo.
like the yams,
Yeah,
man.
it's all about
Candy
the
yams,
yams.
yo.
What the-
Like, come on. Yeah, that's 5. That's
I-
5 for me.
I don't
That's
like
fine.
yams, but I like sweet potato pie.
Oh, man. Fair enough,
A
man.
what?
But like
Wait,
candy
are we
yams,
counting desserts?
Huh?
candy
Sweet
yams,
potato pie?
sweet
Are
potato
we
pie.
counting desserts?
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no. Desserts don't
Hold on,
count.
hold
What
on,
is
hold on,
that?
Dessert doesn't count.
Hold on,
Fire.
hold on.
Oh, and I
Hold
make
on.
a fire
Hold
sweet
on.
potato pie too.
You
Oh.
just asked what sweet potato pie was.
It's fire.
Is it with like the
It's literally just with sweet potatoes for pie, and it's very.
Imagine
like the
imagine
nuts,
a
like the
pumpkin
walnuts on
pie.
top? Like,
No,
No.
imagine a
No,
pumpkin
no.
pie.
mhm.
Hey, I'm gonna
Sweet
say this
potato.
too. Apparently, it's
That's it.
controversial, but pumpkin pie is good.
Pumpkin
It's
pie is
okay.
delicious.
I like
Like
it.
I'll eat a piece
It's
because
just
like it's
delicious.
tradition.
People be like, no,
But like
pumpkin
sweet
I don't like
potato
pumpkin.
pie is way better though.
It is.
I mean,
I'll say
I'll eat
that.
both of them.
Yeah.
I grew up with pumpkin, so it's just like a personal
Oh, see,
preference.
sweet potato. That like when we would come
What you
back,
grow up with.
It hit.
sweet potato pies.
Exactly. It's just literally what you're like accustomed
Like,
to. What you
my-
grew up with, like
Sir
My,
green
like-
bean casserole.
My like blind, my now blind
But it's
great
good.
uncle, Uncle Reb, like used to make his like these like banging ass pies when we were growing up, yo. But now he doesn't make them anymore, obviously, because he fucking can't see. But
still be really good
nah, yo, whenever we
very
would come back
positive.
from North Carolina, we would have like
In the
4 or
dishwasher
5
and shit.
pies.
Pies
Break.
will be ready. I'm sorry.
pies in the dishwasher. It'll be ready in 20 minutes. Water side, like, and he looks at the pie tin, and it's just like a shoe, like
That's
3
I was gonna say,
newspapers, like
Jesus
4
If it was a
Christ.
perfect
eggs.
pie, that'd be such a waste.
Oh man, no. Yeah, them pies were good as
All right.
shit.
All right, so my
Never in the
5
dishwasher though.
Yeah, I
All
got
right,
you.
so my 5 is just you gotta get the OG, you gotta get the protein, the turkey.
Mm.
Okay, and then the 2 starches, mashed potatoes, cover all that shit in gravy, mac and cheese. Nobody said corn. I really
Yeah,
like,
nobody-
I really like corn with mashed potatoes. It's like a good combo. All
I
that.
don't remember corn a
Agreed.
lot, but I feel you. I like
Yeah.
corn
You said-
and mashed potatoes.
You said
There's
you
always
said Hawaiian
greens or like
rolls?
green beans.
You said
Yeah,
Hawaiian rolls,
yeah, them sweet rolls.
croissants, Pillsbury croissants.
Oh
Like, the
man,
fucking
Big
fresh
Hawaiians.
roll up Johns, throw them in for like 15
That's
Little
that
butter.
rich shit. That's that rich shit. 97 at the store.
We just don't have it, but I didn't go that route because I like them.
I was gonna say,
Nah, man, Pillsbury was too expensive.
There's a hit or miss sometimes with Pillsbury. Like sometimes you get the good ones.
no, the one with
That
butter
one,
and
the
done.
croissants are always
John's
good.
that
Nah,
pure
it's fair
fire.
as
If you
fuck.
don't burn them, they're fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The croissants are always fire.
Yeah, if you
Like
burn
the
them.
biscuits sometimes are hit or yeah, if you fucking burn them, because you can burn anything. What I'm saying is sometimes you make those biscuits, and if they've been sitting too long, they get dry in the middle, they get compacted. But those croissants are always fire.
Did you make seafood strudel ends today?
No.
All right, Brendan made them, and he let them sit in the oven for like hours.
Really?
Hours.
It went off, and I was wondering if
Did
it's
it
going
burn?
I mean, it was a little burn on top.
A little
but the point
crispy?
is that, yeah, they just didn't get eaten. They just sat there. And I was like, oh, Sam made them. And then I was like, oh.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? I just get the blame. All right.
Oh, then I was like, have
I
you
have my line.
have you cut the strudel before?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it could have been you. It wasn't.
we're gonna blame Sam.
Yo, all 5 of us work at the same fucking place.
Hey. Oh, we got some more Fishtails from work. I got a doozy. I got yelled at by a customer today.
What? What'd you do?
I didn't do it. Did I do anything? I might
What
have
happened?
I don't know. It's I don't know.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Can
What
I
happened?
just move
We all
this?
might
Hold
have
on.
done
It's
our
like right.
small part.
How do I?
There you go.
I'm done. It's another day in Christina's life. It's fine.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Wait, did you
God.
finish your 5?
Yeah.
Okay. What were your 5?
Okay, definitely.
And butter. Lots and lots of butter.
Of course, butter.
I was about to say almost everything I've named except for mac and cheese.
Just
Get some
that's
butter.
like
you want some lobster bisque, apparently.
Yeah.
Just straight butter and a little bit of oil, apparently.
That's a callback.
All right, definitely turkey, mac and cheese for sure. Hawaiian rolls, yams, definitely the yams.
Yes.
Shit, I don't know.
And green bean casserole.
I don't like green bean casserole. Corn. Yeah, I have to say the mashed potatoes and the corn.
Yo, dude, I'm so fucking
A1.
amped for Thanksgiving now.
And or cranberry sauce. I
Yo,
forgot about cranberry
So
sauce.
apparently Popeyes has something called the
5%.
Cajun turkey.
What?
Thinking about making up. fast
Everything we
food
got there is
Thanksgiving.
Cajun. Oh yeah, Louis. Okay. Never mind.
Why would you?
I know. I said
Aren't you
it.
guys doing things for Thanksgiving?
I'm just saying, like, Thanksgiving.
What'd you say?
What?
No, wait. What'd you say?
What?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, bongs.
Thangsgiving.
I was
What
like,
do you think I said?
I
Thanksgiving?
thought you said something.
I don't think I could pull it
That's
off at
not
my
something
cousin's
Why-
house.
What?
I thought you said something about Bono.
Bongs.
I was like, what? Say it, run it back. I was like, I'm gonna listen to it later. What'd you say, Bono?
What
about Bono?
Go to Bono's house and eat Thanksgiving.
He's the biggest shit.
Damn. Ref takes a
You
puff to
didn't
the
tell
face.
Which
It's the biggest
notification
shit.
is this?
Bro, I keep
out of
getting
10.
I keep getting notifications
are
about
the
hockey, and I don't
biggest
know
shit.
shit about hockey.
I don't either, but it's
I
my
got-
favorite
You didn't finish your
sport to
Fishtails.
watch.
What's up?
So
Your fishtail.
No, that's for later. I'm gonna save that for later. That's I'm putting that in the pocket.
we didn't introduce ourselves.
Ducktail.
I don't
They
know.
know who everyone is.
Oh, okay. I just wanna
This is
make sure.
Christina, this is X. Off camera is the bitches. They don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, they're rude. They're
They don't
nameless.
have names. If they,
Damn. Just
Except
Kermit.
Kermit.
a guy has no name.
Mario.
Listen.
Oh, he's gonna do it too. Chill.
I know we usually go
Chill,
around
chill,
and ask
chill.
who we are, and then I awkwardly just say my name, but it's fun. I'm really glad we got to skip that.
Oh, you just brought it back then, because now I can blame. My name's Cliff, and this is.
I'm Christina.
See?
Senpai.
I thought it was like higher education.
Oh no, we just go right in. What are you? Why? Who is this?
I'm sorry, Cliff, are you starting an ASMR channel?
Okay,
Because I think we just got a load of
I
that.
can hear it in my head. All right, so wait. I like that we went in this direction though, because the first topic I want to talk about is a girl who quit her job to eat food on YouTube full time.
Oh, like mukbanging?
Yep, she like a mukbang but ASMR merge.
They're trending. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Should
I
make
think it has
money.
to do with,
You know what? Not right now.
I wouldn't quit.
She left her job as an admin and now she works in a warehouse.
is she attractive? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the
It
quality.
has
Is
no
she
context
attractive?
to the thing, but I just wanted
That's
to say it for this next point.
Doesn't
Why?
matter as long as
What's
you're
the-
attractive.
Say, what's your next point?
Because I feel as though there's like a huge market for like people who like enjoy watching people eat,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
and then them being attractive on top of that just adds to it.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think that Trisha Paytas is attractive. Other people do.
I
But
love
in that-
Trisha.
Oh, we were talking.
I
about
love
this.
Trisha.
We were
I
talking
just think
about
she's
her
an
the other
ugly
day.
person, so it's just like
What? How?
I'm
Who's
a
Trisha
big David Dobrik fan.
I love her.
We were literally talking about her the other day in the Gabby show.
She literally.
Gabby
made
Show's the
Jason Nash
worst.
Get dick fucking injections to make his dick bigger because he didn't please her.
Who is this?
Trisha.
Who had
Jason.
Injections.
He's a little liar.
He is not a liar. There's videos of him
Alright,
going and
can we
getting
not-
dick injections on the internet.
Well, who did it instead of leaving a
Not
relationship?
post that if that wasn't real.
I don't know. People do a lot of things for
Right.
views.
This is her.
Not even for views. It was
Trying
for
to
pussy,
get
man.
dick
Like I
injections.
believe that. Fuck views.
I don't know if we're making a living. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's
I hate to be rude. Listen, I'm no Victoria's Secret model. But does this turn?
This is
Well, I didn't know if it was on lock.
I mean,
Yep.
She's.
Listen,
She's the market. She's the market right there. 100%.
I mean, I'm not.
that's the market. Listen,
I don't know.
are we
I
the
love
market?
Trisha. I don't know. I like
Can
her
we-
mukbangs, but I don't watch anybody
Ever
else's.
seen that video of that like
Can we mukbang?
500 pound
Can
dude?
we?
Do you guys want to? Do you guys want to see us mukbang? Can we mukbang?
Yes, absolutely. I'm
You ever
down
seen
for
that,
that.
video of
Like
that
she-
500 pound dude in his car who just
Yeah.
eats a bunch of food?
And maybe.
That's
Nigga
us.
was in a car.
All one person.
That's
or
fucked
just
up.
all 5 of us. Well, we mighty morph into that.
Yep. Like Power
All of us
Rangers.
are
Yeah,
him.
we all put our rings together
And you turn into
and we all just turn
got
into
chicken
that one
sandwiches in a
dude.
circle.
Yeah, we all put 1/5 of our Popeye sandwich that's still left together, and it forms one, and then it all just
The fat ass Power Rangers.
Yeah. Fat ass
We can make it
Power
work.
Rangers.
Let's do it.
Can we get Party City costumes
Power Rangers.
As Power?
and dress up as the Power?
We gotta pay for them though, or like y'all
Oh, I don't know.
y'all still got that
Let's get our
employee-
sponsors. Hold on.
ex-employee
I'm the
discount?
Green Falcon.
After that ASMR little
Okay,
moment, we're gonna have
Black
plenty of
Falcon.
sponsors.
All right.
All right.
How would you like it if I called you Yellow Falcon? That's
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, so
Honestly, so I've just been sitting over there not saying a word.
Good
You
job.
know what I
good job,
want?
Good job.
I
I know
want.
that's a lot.
I want all the videos of Cliff just going. All right, so and then just.
All right.
Dying.
All right, because this
Like
happens
so many
This
outtakes.
happens all the time. He's like, all right, and then just.
So many outtakes.
All right, so the next topic I want to talk about: this 5-year-old brought some cocaine to school.
Oh,
As you do.
On purpose?
I mean,
No, yeah, he
he was
brought it
trapping.
there on purpose.
I brought
Yeah,
school
you
for it
saw.
now.
The cocaine-
Kid said he had a
the
dub.
cocaine
so-
was in baggies, and the baggies had like comic book characters on it. And the one that he had Superman on it. And he was like, "When I take this, it makes me Superman." So they took the kid to the hospital, and he was fine. And then they rolled up on his dad's house.
Did he take it? Did he take it? Wait.
Well, I don't know how he took it. I don't know if he put it in his gums or if he
I
snorted
don't-
it.
He's just
He's-
taking it.
Listen, when I was 5, I
He's a
didn't even know what
kid.
cocaine
He probably-
was.
He definitely ain't fucking snort the shit.
Obviously, he doesn't know
he
what
did- he
cocaine
did
is
a
either.
fun-
He just
he did a
knows.
fun-
Yeah, clearly it makes him Superman.
He got
That's all he
Superman
knows.
powers. That's what he
Wow.
got. He's like, I gotta get the gums too.
He's like, "What's this fucking?"
Let's see. Yeah, they roll up to the dad's house, and he had like 58 baggies of just heroin.
Oh,
that's
bro,
like
that's
coke.
not cocaine.
Yeah.
That's a different drug.
No,
bag.
nigga. No,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes.
heroin's definitely
Yes, but-
worse.
Ready?
Either
Henry
one.
has a bag of weed upstairs. Henry has a bag of meth upstairs.
That's not the same thing at all.
You said heroin and cocaine were the same thing.
They can both kill a toddler. Weed can't kill nobody. So
Wow.
Yeah, again. Oh, we can kill a toddler.
I feel like
You said a toddler. If you had said any other thing, you'd have an argument. But we can
Yeah,
kill a
I think
toddler.
that because their lungs aren't
Probably.
fully developed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they might
Hold up,
actually-
hold up. Hold the fucking phone. No. In order for that to happen, that toddler would need to physically inhale.
Not even inhale. What if he just eats something? Like eats an edible. The toddler's fucked.
Yeah,
The toddler's
Tigo be high as shit.
5-year-old
Hey, yo,
taking
like,
bad dab.
you
I
like
think
there.
it's time to change me.
No, like the toddler's just gonna be like,
What?
Are you fucking talking right
I'm done. I'm
my
done.
fucking pants are full. Did you say a whole sentence?
Yeah, but Dad was arrested. I feel like
I hope so.
we shouldn't put. Maybe we should put like adult cartoons on baggies.
now? Nigga, just don't put cartoons in your baggies.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that,
Don't
but,
bring
like, that's
drugs
too
where
extreme.
I
toddlers
mean, like,
are.
you know, you,
Like if you had a weed bag with Rick and Morty, that's not for kids. So like that's
If you
fine.
have
No.
children,
I don't know.
Not
Kids are
polite.
watching Rick and Morty nowadays,
That's
though.
TV.
maybe.
if you
But
sell
not
drugs
SpongeBob.
and have children,
SpongeBob's
fucking
tripping.
keep that shit. Like first off,
What'd you say?
homie.
SpongeBob is tripping
Yeah, be
nowadays.
separate,
Have you seen these
I mean,
new
like, first
episodes?
off, what kind of drug dealer you are to where somebody, let alone your child,
Can
steal
get to your stuff.
shit?
Yeah.
What if it was your homie? What if some dude that you had over your house, who again you probably selling drugs to, who was like, "Hey,
More drugs.
this just sitting out. Let me cop it." Like, put your shit away.
Nigga. Like, what is you doing with your life?
You know, it's
What
actually
is he
it's probably
doing?
good that his drugs weren't away though, so he can get caught. Because niggas like that probably deserve to get caught.
No.
Being sloppy anyway.
I mean, I don't know.
It's insane that like
Baby
a
girl best
toddler
sister.
can get a hold of it though. Like
Yeah.
Heroin. If your
Well,
kid get
it's-
it's like the episode of Shameless, right?
it's just a shame.
Where Liam got into the coke. Did Fiona not go to jail? Right?
I
So
don't, I
she
don't watch
just-
it.
I don't watch it.
I
I just
know,
know there's a
sorry.
lot of boobs.
She deserved to.
not, yeah.
I was about to say,
She's
A lot of
Deserved it.
ass too.
season 1 through 3 is just
It
titty.
happens.
All right. Speaking of Disney Plus, I want to talk about Disney Plus. Right?
As we should.
Yeah.
Nice transition.
Thank you. I know you have Disney Plus,
Absolutely.
and I know May has Disney Plus. So,
And
I know.
Sam mooches off my Disney Plus.
all right. So, tell me about Disney Plus, and then I want you to tell me as like someone who doesn't watch it, but like you.
I haven't been watching
You
it,
don't
but
need to
I'm
talk.
gonna let you know that I
Don't
no,
need to
listen.
talk. All right, go
She watches it around me, and I'm gonna let you know that I know way more of the Kim Possible theme song than I thought. I
Oh
did.
shit! Impossible.
I used to have the CD.
Yes.
as a
So
kid.
I
Is it
literally,
really
I
like
find
that?
myself,
Okay.
I find
You know?
myself sitting there like
Please stop me because I'm Kim.
possible.
Yes, we
Call
live
me
in
bitch,
that
if you wanna beat me.
So we like
know that I am on my way.
Know that I am on my way. It doesn't matter where or when there's trouble. If you just call my name, Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. If you wanna reach me, it's okay.
I didn't want to advertise for Disney.
Baby, call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.
Yeah, no, like I guess she started from the beginning.
Should wrap it.
And I remember just like
beat me if
sitting
you
there
want.
like on my computer, and I'm just like I could hear it going on in the background, and I'm like, oh, this is the episode where blah blah blah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is she has a crush on the dude, and he's in there with her, and then like she's on top of the pyramid, and then she falls
That's
off.
not where I
It's,
thought
like,
that was
the
going.
first episode. Absolutely first episode.
Oh, like when Black Adam takes you on top of the pyramid? And then...
No, they're in like the gym, and she's in cheerleading. She's on top of the pyramid, and
Oh,
the dude's
First
actually
episode of Kim
meant
Possible.
that you
Yeah.
literally actually
Yes,
meant
the
like
first-
human pyramid.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Egypt.
because she's an adventurer, and they go all
I
over
get
the
that.
world. That's
No,
why I was like,
I get that.
fights women.
She's like on top of the
Gotcha.
pyramid as like a huge, and like he's putting up a sign or something like that, and she falls into him or calls him to pull down the sign or whatever. And I literally am like sitting there like on the computer or whatever, and I could hear it going in the background in my brain, and I was like, I haven't thought about this like show in so long, and I didn't know, but my brain has like all of it stored like somewhere in here,
you're
and
I
like
know
you'll be
this.
surprised. Like if you get Disney Plus, you'll start going back and watching shows, and you'll be like,
Nigga,
how
this
do
was
I
such
know every one of these episodes?
What they paying you?
How much is Disney Plus, yeah?
No, he paid them.
What they pay?
They're on to us.
Superman.
Chihuahua.
Get me out of here.
It's blowing. Extract. Here, hold on. Let me get sassy.
Yo, can I have some of that water, please?
All right, so is Disney Plus worth it?
Absolutely. I've watched Narnia twice.
Chronicles?
2 days in a row.
Them
The
Chronicles?
first one, it's so underrated. Like, I can't. I watch a Haunted Mansion. I don't know.
Yo, damn.
I just love Disney Plus.
Yo, how much?
It's
how
so
much
worth
is
it. It's got
Disney
Plus?
got stuff for everybody.
How much is
Disney
Disney
Plus
Plus?
for $6.99 a month or $70 if you get a full year.
Nigga, chill. Chill out.
You can get 500 movies, 7,500 TV shows, 7,500. United Kingdom though will have to wait until March 2020 to get Disney Plus.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. They should have won
They
the
got like
Revolutionary
shows
War.
that come out weekly.
Well, here's the biggest thing.
That's why they took the L.
Shows that come out weekly.
Thank you.
I mean,
No
you
one
have to
else
think
did.
about it this way: is like Netflix, Hulu, all of these services are not creators. They
I
are
literally was telling.
aggregates.
I said that to
They
someone
are
earlier today.
aggregates that turned into
They're distributors
creators
that have to be content creators.
exactly. They
Whereas
had to
Disney's
be
always
because-
been making content
exactly
everywhere.
Exactly.
And now they just needed somewhere to stream it. I
And
literally
they
was
could
saying
not.
this
They could
earlier.
not create a platform or get contracting for a platform, and they have. They've spent all this money gathering up this giant fucking portfolio of shit. Like think of all the things that Disney has bought
But they
up
weren't even
in the
planning
past
for
20
streaming.
years.
Yeah.
They literally
Now-
have
now
lucked
they're
into
like-
it and was like, now we got a stranglehold.
Yeah, it's like why? why no, because it's not even that. It's like why should it? Why
Right.
wouldn't we? Because if you
Because
think
then
about
everyone's going to.
I mean, honestly,
Everyone
if
that
everybody
can.
did,
Oh my gosh.
like, then
Oh my
think
God.
about it.
HBO has their own shit.
Yeah. So it's like-
Stars, Encore.
Yeah. The thing is that they all need to be now aggregated back together and like a full
wait.
service.
I got a question, right? Why is it Disney Plus? Is there a Disney normal?
Yeah, it's Disney Channel.
Because I was thinking of ESPN Plus. There's no ESPN
Well, they
normal.
got Disney.
It's just
they got
ESPN
Disney
Plus
XD.
with ads, and if you pay for another subscription,
I
you don't have ads. So what's the
honestly
plus
thought
for it?
that they just had to come
Well,
up
think
with a
about
cool
it. They got
name.
like Disney.
It was just a
Junior,
name.
so
They
they
just
got,
needed a
like,
plus.
I figured they just
All these
instead of
channels.
calling it Disney.
Because I was like,
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Like
could be
Disney's
Disney.
very broad. Like Netflix, you hear Netflix and you think, okay, like Netflix as a
Yeah, 'cause
same thing with
Netflix-
Hulu.
Disney
But
has,
Disney,
like,
first thing you think of
different,
is
like,
Disney
some-
World. Like
Well, they had to give it like a
They didn't have, like,
advertising
yeah.
shit. It couldn't be Disney on demand or
I don't have
Disney
commercials.
Stream.
Yeah,
it had to
nah.
be
Disney.
Disney
It had to.
Plus.
Yeah.
what are we nibbling on my?
Disney Plus
Excuse
is
you.
probably like the most
Maybe.
like, creative thing they could come up with. That
Disney
everybody was
Plus.
like, hey, that sounds.
All right. Real quick, I just want to shout out our friend Adam. Adam and his band Mattress Food just released a new album, and you guys should check it out. Right?
Here's a soundbite.
Insert
Put it
here.
right here. I can actually play it if you guys want to hear it though, like not for fake.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone to. I own a Mattress Food T-shirt. I've gone to his concerts.
Not you do. You support the cause.
I was about to say.
I love the
X2, right?
name.
Mattress Food. I
Yeah.
really do dig it. Two of the members actually, like we were friends with Adam, but the other member, Sammy Rahman, also was in our grade in high school.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not
Went to
what-
school with them.
Is
Huh?
that
What'd you say?
I said you said 2 members, and I was like, oh, that's not the members I thought you were talking about.
Actually, on the most randomest shit too. We were out at the bars and we were trying to get drinks.
Yo, I literally we were at the fucking
Popped up and it was this nigga.
My favorite bar to go to, and I'm like, is that Adam? And then I was like, I grabbed Cliff, and I was like, it's Adam, and you were like, it's Adam.
Oh, all right.
My
yeah.
gosh.
That
Discovering things at the bar like that is so great because
He's
like
just
it's so
working there.
loud.
Gave us free drinks, and his manager didn't look too happy about it.
And he gave you a fucking drink that he accidentally poured, and he's just like,
Bro, this shit was so fucking
Yeah.
strong.
He didn't even.
rum, just a straight rum
I was
shot,
like, I don't even want this.
a double shot of rum, and you're just like,
We took it. Yeah. He didn't give us like free drinks
He just gave you
intentionally.
that shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't pay.
No. Well, no. I mean, for that one, it was because he was gonna throw him away.
And I think he was trying to give May her drink too, but May was trying to pay.
I don't know.
I think I bought a drink.
All right, this is them. I hope I don't get copyright claims by them for playing this. But Adam's on the drums. That would be a bitch if they're like, hey, that's our content.
Is there a video?
So is that guitar player that they have? Hold on, yeah. No, the dude that was
Right
That's
here?
Sammy.
Yeah,
No.
Who
Yeah, no, they had
like 4
another,
digits.
they had another guitar player at their last concert who looked so out of place, and then I was like, yeah, he's not there anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that blonde haired kid.
But I like it because I love how they're just out in the snow and Adam just has the one drum.
Yeah, it's him. She's in between his legs.
But yeah, Adventures in Technicolor. I don't want to butcher that. Adventures in Technicolor. It's their debut album. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the bio.
Matches food.
Not the bio. What's it called?
They've gone through
Description.
I've seen them have 3 different lineups at this point now.
What's up?
Like the first time we saw them, it was like
He's also in 2 different bands, though.
no,
So
Mattress
there's
Suit. I was gonna say two different times I saw Mattress Suit. They had completely different lines. They're not completely different
people
lineups.
around.
But they had that bassist the second time around that they didn't have the first time.
Yeah.
And then the guitar players, maybe it was the same.
The
I don't be paying
bassist one time was from Wallace, though.
Okay, so she was just they were.
Yeah, I think she was just filling in.
All right, wait, we gotta move on
They were just filling
because
in.
I want to talk about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. All right, we've all had it at this point, right?
Delicious.
Better than Chick-fil-A.
Easily.
We know
Um,
you ate 3 of them. We know.
No, I
Shit, I had 2 of them the other day.
No, in one go.
I've had- Yeah, 3 of them in one go.
Today.
That's what-
Today. Oh my god.
You clearly like the sandwich. We know.
Yes,
Today.
That was
I
today,
pulled up to Popeyes. There was no line, and I was really concerned because if there's no line,
That means they're joking. Why do you always
Sandwiches.
assume that?
Because,
They took it away
nigga.
once. I don't want them to go away again.
I roll down the window and I go, "Y'all still got the sandwich?" And they go, "Yes,
Yes.
of course." And then I go, "Cool. Let me get 6 spicy chicken sandwiches, please." And they go, "Anything else?" And I go, "Nope, that'll be it." And they go, $25. Pull up, hand in my card. Not even 2 minutes later, hand me back the card with the bag. And I was like,
They already got them made.
"Damn!"
That's
I was
crazy.
like, just
turn.
drove right off. 6 sandwiches.
The limit does not exist. I told you.
Chick-fil-A, they catching up.
The limit does
I
not exist.
told you.
But yeah,
They cut you off at 69th Street. They'd be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
what did you think of the sandwich?
They were delicious. It was delicious. Better than Chick-fil-A.
Hey, you said it's so life changing.
Life changing.
What?
I haven't had
We
spicy,
just heard
but I like
him.
Chick-fil-A.
What you mean?
We don't even need to ask his opinion. We don't even need it.
What you mean? We just
Man got
Give us freaking 6 sandwiches. We don't need to hear it.
life changing.
It was.
discovered there is no limit.
My dad asked me if it was worth dying over. I said no, but if somebody got the last sandwich in front of me, I'd kill somebody. I'd stab somebody over it. He said,
That
"I don't
would-
know
that
if
would
it's
just
worth
be like,
dying
alright,
over, but it's worth
Let's
killing
go to
somebody."
Chick-fil-A. Wait, we got one more, but that's what I thought.
Nah, Chick-fil-A open Sundays.
Yeah, you just feel like fucking knife. Like, wait, hold on, we got one in the back, and the manager's like, fine, I'll give him my fucking sandwich.
Throw fucking chicken on a piece of bread with some sauce. I don't give a shit.
He's
Like,
gonna be-
That shit.
Hey, nah, when they was like, bring your own bread, that shit was so ghetto.
fuck out of here, yo.
Wait, what?
That's what they ran out of. Is the brioche buns.
Seriously? That's why I went out?
They ran.
That's bullshit, man. They didn't run out of chicken breast.
Bring your own bread. The bun is the best part.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Bring your own bread.
Bring the ends. We don't
Think
care.
about it this way,
I'm
think about
telling
it this
you,
way. What
I'm
if they-
telling
what if
you.
they
You should have
do-
said bring Hawaiian rolls.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
What if instead of that, for like $2,
Excuse me.
they gave you a biscuit, a chicken tendy, and like a sauce?
Dry ass biscuits.
I felt like they were gonna do that.
Those biscuits are moist, warm.
All right, let's
You
not
just
say
gotta
that
get
word.
some
We hate that
honey.
word.
You
You gotta get some honey.
You know that shit. You know when someone used to throw up in school and they
KFC.
threw something on the ground. It was the Popeye.
Okay.
Hard. That Popeyes one, and it's like a soft
sorry.
brick.
Now, are we talking KFC biscuit?
No, that's a brick.
We're actually talking, but we should discuss briskets. Biscuits. We should also
Briskets?
discuss briskets.
Biscuit.
Big Bad
Brisket.
Wolf and
Biscuit.
Ass's got the best brisket.
Oh,
Got them good burnt ends. Got that half
I
chicken.
don't know, man.
shit,
Famous
I'm fucking
Dave's has some really fucking good.
Famous Dave's is pretty good for like just
Pretty
anywhere you
fucking
can
good
get it,
brisket.
and like wait till we go to Oklahoma. There's like Rudy's. There's a place called Rudy's.
Let's go.
It's got like fast food.
Alright. If we ever go back up to Connecticut at some point, there's a place in Groton. I can't remember the name of it. Got some fucking fire ass barbecue.
I'm hesitant,
Best
but
barbecue.
I'm down. You said you
Yeah.
went north. It's usually fire. It's south we get.
Yeah, true that.
I said Oklahoma.
Yeah. We can go down to North Carolina.
Literally,
Go to Parker's.
North Carolina, I had the I don't want to talk about. I wasn't serious.
It's
trying to
a
talk about
barbecue
brisket, but I've
place.
had the best.
They have something
barbecue
called like
in the
it's
Outer
literal
Banks.
barbecue, and it's like just like shredded pork basically. And you know they season it, and it's like spicy and everything.
It's one of those local places.
Huh?
It's a local place.
Yeah, it's fire.
Alright.
They sell like hush puppies. And they don't sell like fries. They sell hush puppies. Like
It's about to be
you know,
an
fried
hour 20
chicken
podcast.
and like fried fish
Are
and
you gonna roll
shit.
another one?
It's fucking oh man,
Sorry.
fucking
We have an
banging.
empty.
Behind you and up top behind the ashtray.
Yep, there they are.
Behind the
Yeah.
ashtray.
Oh, both of them.
I got the later.
Damn. All right. So
We're not asking about it.
the next topic I want to talk about, actually, do you want to lead this in and I can roll?
No, go ahead.
No,
I'm not. Yeah.
I still gotta lead in and
No,
roll.
you gotta
All right.
Give her the page. She gotta do it.
The next topic I want to talk about is the WWE2k Page got hacked over the weekend or
Sure did.
a week ago,
We playing.
and some of the shit they posted on that.
I personally can't get away with saying what they were saying.
I mean, here, bring up the screenshots. I can read it verbatim.
Wait, say again. What happened?
The WWE2k
I have
video
two.
game page got hacked.
That's like the series of them, and I have another one as
So
well.
they were just wild on the page. Like someone
Oh,
said,
fuck.
"Yo, what about that one dude, Stone Cold Steve Austin? He was ruthless. LMFAO, nigga comes in, does a crazy move, and slams 2 beers like it's nothing. Bro, Randy Orton needs to make a comeback and start RKO and niggas left to right on God." Bro, I just logged in this nigga's iCloud and he was fucking Nikki Bella. LOL.
What?
Bro, I don't know what that says. This nigga runs the world. That's his username.
Oh, that was his. Yeah, he gave his username. Like, they're not gonna find you on Twitter. Like, do you think a company that large is not going to say something? Like, he posted his picture at one point too.
Nigga found you.
Nigga
Nigga found you.
And Antoine's like, no, I don't know this guy.
Who the fuck is Antoine?
Why wouldn't you just say anonymous?
That's how they found him. Damn.
Yeah, and he got arrested.
She's an
And now he's being charged with something. I'm like, how stupid could you be?
When did this happen? The last one says, "Let's get 10K likes and I'll release Randy Orton gangbanging a whore with Triple H
That's the game.
on the WWE2k Page."
There's another one too. They made Chris Benoit. Does anybody know anything about Chris Benoit?
No, you gotta have to go into.
He basically killed his family and then killed himself.
Yeah.
He apparently they did like a brain scan and he had just had his brain smashed in so many freaking times that like
CTE.
he was just not stable. But they basically made the header Hall of Fame Chris Benoit.
Oh.
And then they continued to put AEW as the, of course, as the token troll, AEW as the main.
No, what's that mean?
AEW is All Elite Wrestling. It was started by Cody Rhodes. It's basically like their competition now. It's taking NXT, the developmental league that's on on Wednesdays ratings away, and it's basically this big whole thing. And yeah, there's more words I can't say on here, but
Well, pass the X, goddamn.
I'm not saying
Come on, say it was like
the first one.
His context.
His
Curse? What is that bastard?
What?
She just scared to say the nigga word.
I'm not going down for it.
Nigga, AEW wrestling is the best.
She said the first
Fuck
one.
WWE.
Stop.
Bro, these clowns keep changing the PFP. LOL.
Oh, they try to get back in.
Yeah, so the profile picture, yeah, it's it. The profile picture at one point, yeah, they put the AEW, they put, I think he made his own picture, but I could be wrong. And then they made, of course, the famous Page sex tape, come on her face picture.
Now, what's that? I don't know if I could put the picture here.
I can't, I get very defensive, because I think it's so,
Fair.
a personal privacy, like, invasion. It's just... Like, if you're famous, don't make a sex tape because you know it's gonna get leaked. But
That
like,
should be, like, PR
she
101.
literally like almost killed herself over it. So it was a really bad. And people still, of course, make comments about it. And I get that I look like her all the time because she has black hair. If anybody knows who she is, and then I'm sure they stare at me like, I've seen Paige naked. You must look the same. So wrestling shows her. Sam's been to them. They're wild. Like there's some guys that crawl out of basements and kind of just stare at me like
the breath of a lifetime.
You ever seen Hey Arnold?
He had a cigarette. He said,
I was like, what the
You should see Mania. They really come out.
Some dudes in the stall.
"Wait,
Where the fuck am I?
What happened?"
I went in the bathroom. Went in the bathroom, man. Some dudes just in the stall, just like.
Oinking?
Sam and I have showed up right a couple
Oh no, that
times. It's
nigga
great.
had trouble breathing. He was like,
Stop.
Toby.
Yeah, wrestling shows are.
He's fighting.
Also, sleep apnea.
Don't make fun of me.
I missed the show. Fuck it.
Oh shit! What fucking year is it?
I told you I'm awake.
All right, so before we get into horrors of the world, got Fishtails from work. All
Oh
right.
God.
Which one I want to talk about first? I don't know.
Go around the room. I'm sure everybody got a fish.
I don't since my incident from last week, but that was on the last podcast.
That wasn't where I was going.
Oh, he was saying I could talk about the trash can incident. Sam was saying for my little fishtail hair.
That's from.
Okay.
That's gym class.
I don't even have
Yeah,
to
but
start this
that's
off.
him
Should we
in
use
the
names?
music video for
Yes.
that, right? That's
yes,
him, right?
that's
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
That is.
No.
Is it a good story or a bad story?
The trash can incident. You know what I'm talking about.
Isn't that Katy Perry too?
She's in the video.
I was gonna say, she's
yeah.
the
Do we
third
use
one.
names?
Well, yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about. I do, and I'm just high.
Stump. Patrick Stump.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
You don't know
crazy
about the
how
cra-
they do
the
that.
You
trash
know
can
what she's
incident?
talking about.
Does he
nigga.
not? Yes, you do.
What?
Nigga.
Okay, so basically,
Yeah, I might. I'm high.
Wait, no, just let Christina talk about it.
I won't use names in case. A manager was on duty, and
Oh shit!
and
Some stinky duty.
so basically, little backstory. I knocked on the door because I had to go to the bathroom, and Cliff was in there. So I was like, whatever, I'll wait. And then I go in, and I just figured he pooped. All right, like it smelled there. Okay, whatever. Lo and behold, like not that much longer after, like a certain individual comes screaming out of the bathroom. Who the fuck put a turd in the fucking trash can? And he goes,
That's him.
"Where's so-and-so?" And I said, he just left. Like, a second ago, he goes, "I'm fucking done with these employees."
Hold on.
I
X
was
doesn't
like-
know this story.
No. I didn't know that a person came running out.
No.
Oh, and
what's his name?
It was the person that was the other person above us.
It was Jay.
Yeah, the other person
Yeah.
above us. Okay, got you. Yeah.
he comes screaming, and I see him, like, with gloves on, like, holding this trash bag. He goes, "I'm fucking gonna fire someone." I don't know. And then starts, "Why are you running around the store with me?" No, he only came to win like the
He's like, Evan, Brian, Cliff, I don't care who shit the fucking trash can. One of you is out of here. You're fucking.
I'm not.
Well, no, he was saying whoever
I
was.
the trash can if I want to.
No, you shit in the trash can. He fired you.
How dare you to shit in the trash can? You can find out, man.
Double dog there.
A double dog.
It was me who shit in the copier. I shit in the copier.
Who put a fucking fudge dragon in the trash can?
Who left this fudgesicle on the copier? Me.
So, okay, if we're using names, alright, False was like,
No. Yeah.
where'd Mike go? And I go, he left literally a minute ago. He goes,
Imagine if it was Mike. He was like trying to American.
he goes, son of a bitch, and starts like cursing, whatever.
Foster, I sat on the toilet and shit into the trash can.
Right, and then he goes, I'll fucking find someone. He's naming them off. And then he's like, I was like, what the hell happened? He's like, somebody left the fucking shit in the bottom of the toilet. I was like, or the trash can. I said,
They tried to blame me.
what?
I was like,
and I said, let's blame a certain individual. We won't say names on camera, but
Wait a second.
Lobo Peep.
Did Brendan shit in the trash can? Or did he
No.
No. Here comes the best part. Read the freaking, read the text message.
Oh my god.
Because it was a manager.
Wait,
Like,
because
what?
he
You use a name, man. You can't put this on the internet. You can't put this on the internet.
the trash can.
No, he didn't shit in the trash can.
He shit in the toilet
And
and it got clogged. He reached in with his hand.
He probably put a glove on.
No.
He got the shot.
right now.
I just He put the lobster glove on. He's like, I pulled out his shit with the lobster glove and then pulled out a 3-pound lobster and sold it to a family of 4. I got 0 bucks. I left that shit in the toilet for you. I left that shit in the trash can for you, Jamie.
He said he took a massive shit.
He said I clogged it hella fierce and I needed the shop back is what he said. He said me, literally me. I clogged it hella fierce, needed the shop back. Forgot to take it out.
He said, I clogged the toilet, had to use the wet vac to unclog it, couldn't plunge everything out, was a disaster. And apparently I forgot to take the trash out afterwards. Sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna say this. I've walked in after he used the bathroom sometimes, and I'm like, damn, that shit's stinky. I couldn't imagine that shit still being in the trash can, walking by it, being like, it smells like doo-doo in here.
Well, False is like, yo, I walked in this morning at like 7 a.m. and I was the first one here, so like nobody was here to go to the bathroom, and it just smelled like shit. I just figured he was going to the bathroom, and it just happens. Like,
Oh man.
How early
I
in
literally-
the day was this?
Oh, like, what, noon?
it literally was before noon. Like, it had to be like 11:30.
I was like, what, you sure it's not tobacco? Like, I don't know how. Might be some tobacco roll. He was like, I know what it's.
He goes, shit doesn't fucking smell like that, man.
He like squishes it.
Or tobacco doesn't smell like that bag. I'm like, what?
Can you imagine looking at a turd in its eyes and someone's like, it's probably tobacco. I'm like, no.
I just want to know what made him think,
Nemesis.
let me check the trash can.
Oh
He
man.
literally said, someone
What did he like put his face to it? Like
No, you know, alright, so not shit.
wait for the steam to
You know
come
when you
up.
smell weed and you try
We
to
gotta
find
go to
out
Waft,
where it
hold on.
from, and you're like, alright, it's that way.
It's like, yo, that's
That
the
was
shit. Oh yeah, no. When
So you'd be like, alright, trash can
There's a
area.
fat bonger in the fucking bathroom.
Don't even look at me like
Yeah, I
that.
got this. I got this.
smell like weed in here.
I have a Snapchat. Me walking
Hey,
on my old.
hey, hold on, this is off the record. Yo, let's get in the horrors of the
I dropped
wait.
my Magnum condoms for my.
I need
I
to
dropped
my monster.
Extra condoms
Fishtails.
for my Magnum doll.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell my fishtail and then we're gonna get into horrors of the world. Alright, so I forget what I was doing, like OBR or something, and I saw
You were doing the shellfish.
I was doing something, yeah, shellfish, and I saw that there were people in the store, so I went to go see if this one lady needed help, but Sam was waiting on her, and there's another lady that just walked in the store, and the third lady had already been in the store, and I asked this lady that Sam was helping if she needed help. Brendan started asking the third lady that walked in if she needed help, and the lady that had been there for a while like snapped, and she was like excuse me, like I've been waiting here forever, like you wait on me, and I was like I'm sorry, waited on her, finished her order, and was like trying to be polite as possible because I was like, all right, fuck you,
Sorry.
as polite as possible, but fuck you. And then I finished her order, and I went to go finish. I think I was doing OBR because I like walked by and I went to go like count the soups or something. And I think Brendan said afterwards that he talked to her and he was like explaining the situation, and she was just like, whatever,
Bitch.
and he was like, actually and Brendan had said that he went up to her and was like same thing, and she was just like, yeah, like looking at fish. So he in fact had already asked her if she needed help.
Okay, so it was kind of on her fault. Like,
yeah,
you weren't ready when we asked you if you were ready.
She didn't even like
And
give
so
the person
all of a
that I
sudden,
asked time to be like, oh, I'm being helped. She just
You know what you
started
gotta
yelling.
do?
So all of a sudden,
we gotta start being like, all right, man. We have cameras in here. If you'd like to step back into our office, we can assess how long you've been standing here versus how many times we've asked you if you needed help.
This is probably going to be in your favor.
We can reevaluate the situation after we know what is on digital recording.
You should have really hit her with the OK Boomer.
Oh my god, I saw one of our customers on the way home from work the other day. But it was in the morning. It was like, I forget who, but he's like this weird old dude that orders clams and shit. And I had actually driven to work.
Went in early.
Yeah, I drove to work 2 hours early, so I was driving back to work. And on my way back, or I was driving back home. So on my way home, this dude was parked in his car, and I was jamming out to whatever with my windows rolled down. And he stopped, and he was like pointing at me, and he's wearing the Eagles gear, and he turns up his music to whatever he was playing. And he starts jamming. He's like, yeah! And I was like, yeah. And then I wanted to roll my window up so I could keep jamming to my stuff. And not, not in this whole ass interaction. I was like, all right, now we drive off.
I think your phone died.
Still mad at these oxen.
Alright, so, horrors of the world. I would say it's freestyle because I had to get a chance to write it because we got slapped at work. I was going to write it at work.
You got slapped at work?
Oh, yeah, we got slapped.
Somebody slapped you?
For the last like 2 hours.
For the last 2 hours, people kept coming in.
Why are people slap? Why are you letting people slap you?
There's so many trays that were like half fucking empty by the end. I was like wrapping this shit up. I was like, damn, we're out.
Catch with a dead girl.
Yeah, the girl, she was playing ball, and that girl, we all saw her. The ghost hunters came in with their instruments, and they came to torment the dead spirits. But listen, this ain't a lyric. I'm talking about America's most haunted homes. I'm going off the dome. This person, according to a Facebook page, she had to go find a sage. Yeah, that was what I was thinking about. But I'm not screaming and shouting, talking about a home where all the little kids played. And it's all the chrome energy. Synergy. You get the gist. These are a lot better when they're written.
It's so good, man. I just love them words.
I was laughing.
Can we agree though they're better when they're written and not?
I mean, yeah. But you always come up with like random words just to like as fillers.
I just want something.
See,
I just want something to rhyme.
Synergy. You ended it with synergy. I'm like, nigga, why? We talking about ghosts, nigga.
I mean, here's the biggest thing. You show me a 16-bar verse that's on the same topic.
No, true.
Like the first two verses, 2 lines are about something, and then maybe it swings back to it later on. But like 8 of them are just ad lib and like
Something don't make sense. I was chilling in the coop, and then what?
Yes.
Why? Why
Are
were
they playing ball with a ghost or something like that? Like, yeah. And I was straight.
Shit got mad confusing.
She said, "Ball up." Alright, so the first story is the ghost hunters playing ball with the spirit of a dead girl. These paranormal investigators in Ireland said that they played with the spirit of a dead girl at a recent hunt at a private home. According to a Facebook page, a double murder took place at the residence in the 1700s, and paranormal investigators in Ireland also believe the girl who witnessed the crimes was killed.
I would cross up the ghost, no problem.
If they had J's
They
on.
would break your ankles. Nah, fam, they would break your ankles, dog.
Just go,
go
through you, and then the ball just goes over you. It's not fair.
Ball's
The
like,
ball just goes over you.
Style on her. I'd be dunking my show.
So you guys like a float. All right. Oh no, just blocked shot every time. What are you
Hell
talking
no.
about?
How's she blocking
not
it?
fair.
She's transparent.
It's not
Who
fair.
here-
How do they shake your house?
Who here doesn't believe in ghosts?
That's like some regular.
Wait, what?
Regular show shit.
I said,
like
who
just
here-
like b-balling some ghosts. Like
believes in ghosts. Who here does not believe in ghosts? So like I've been pretty skeptical
you
about
didn't raise
ghosts
your
'cause
hand for either.
I asked the fucking question. Why would I raise my fucking
Raise your
hand?
goddamn hand. Do you believe in ghosts or no?
We can't know your
Yeah.
opinion.
Give me my opinion.
I
I literally said I've been on the fence about this topic for a while.
So why'd you
know
talk
that
about
I'm
it?
not like
The fuck you asked for?
But on the same aspect, I'm also a kind of person who believes in like the universe and stuff like that. So like you got to be something. But anytime I drive like over or by like roadkill, I always feel something. Like there's always like something in me that's like a little bit of like, oh, like that's a little bit of death right there. It's like something gets me.
Yeah.
It's like
evil.
It's
no,
that
no,
dead
what I'm
carcass
saying
you
is
just
it's
ran
like,
over with your
it's
car, nigga.
something. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying
Well,
it's
it's
bad. I'm
the
just saying
sight of
there's
seeing
something
death.
there.
It's the sight of seeing death. It's like seeing the other side of life. You know, it's
I-
like there's life and there's death. You see death, and you're like,
Yeah, but maybe that's not it. Maybe the ghost was there and he's just like
Yeah,
dead.
Nah, yeah, you feel it.
You want to see
Oh,
You
ghosts?
feel it.
and I'm like, oh man, and then the
Cliff and I
raccoon's
know
like,
what we need to do.
I was gonna
So
say,
the other-
when you be in Slate and then you down, you'd be like, is that ghost?
Yeah.
Sam dude.
So the a couple weeks ago there was a quadruple murder, like a block up from my house,
Damn.
and I drove on the street like earlier this week, and like driving by that house, man.
let's talk to some
Okay.
I
ghosts.
like straight up.
Let's
I
do a
like.
ghost podcast.
I like straight up like.
no, why don't we take it?
No,
I
fam.
have
No,
potential idea, and I
This
can
shit,
back
this
it
shit
up.
was
You
recent.
seem like you can persuade
Like this
him.
shit was recent, fam.
Okay.
And, like-
we don't insult
And
someone
like
else.
going down the
No.
street,
No, I'm
like
saying
driving
you're right.
past that house.
I'm saying you're right, but
Yeah.
the
Gonna give you an introduction.
Yeah.
Sam and I and our
Kids.
stepbrother Joey.
Yeah, yo, it's nuts.
We go up to Embryville State Hospital
Yeah, we gotta
in
take this
Thorndale slash
podcast.
Westchester. Okay. Have you ever heard of it?
If I could-
Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to work at J. Cole.
Let's shoot- let's shoot-
We have run into many,
We trying to TJ it?
so much stuff there. Embryville.
Oh,
And
wait.
I was saying to him, we
Wait,
should
should we
take
show
it
them
on
the
the
show?
go. Take
Yeah,
higher
that's
education
okay.
on the go. Smoke at Embryville, walk
I know
around,
I'm
your
down for
opinion,
that.
but I was there.
so down. Like,
Wait, where you with this?
I'm pretty sure I was there too.
We were there. That's what I'm saying. Like,
We were driving down.
no, I said I understand your
Sweet.
opinion,
Yeah.
but the difference is
Saying
that I was like, we're there.
I
It's
was
like,
there.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, these people, the little girl's haunting the house, and that's who's playing ball, right? So ghost hunter Carrie Malone tells Yahoo Lifestyles that while the family who resides in the home is lovely, there's a heavy and hostile energy in the space.
see,
They
Carrie Malone.
feel it.
it's there.
So after placing a ball at the top of the stairs, the crew watches it bounce down the stairs, and
It's
they
all
place it up.
gravity.
It still bounces down the stairs.
Hmm.
The owner says that doors slam, the pictures fell off the wall every now and then. After periods of silence, all hell breaks loose.
Hmm.
She's had psychic mediums visit the home. The spirit's girl's age is estimated to be 8, and there's some demonic energy attached to the girl's spirit. I mean, I'll be vengeful. I'd be a vengeful ghost. I can admit that. Not Casper. The
Well,
opposite.
demonic spirits always
Oh,
can disguise themselves too.
especially if we're about to die and you guys left me behind. I'm haunting you all day.
Great.
How do you get left behind? How did
Don't
you
leave
die?
me. I don't mean it. Leave.
Leave you in what situation?
Oh no, yeah, actually, don't
Yeah,
leave
sure,
me.
Leave
Leave
you in
me.
what situation?
You know in the movies where they're like, "Go without me." I'm like,
Nigga, what?
"Don't leave me."
Why?
We're dying together. If my lights go out, so do yours, bitch.
If you leave me, I'm gonna haunt you. That's
Nigga, you ain't got no legs
So
into
it
the
means-
damn.
dead together, or be haunted.
You just go haunt us because we left you there.
Yeah.
It's fucked up,
Maybe
CJ.
we fucking ghost together. I'm like, God damn it. Really see, we can haunt people together. Fucking like,
What if like you get shot in the head or something?
You ain't gonna harm me, bro.
I'm not gonna say it.
Well, I'm interested.
Reese is what he was gonna say.
All right, no, I'm not.
He's
Okay.
So we're
like,
taking
"Hey,
this on the
guys,
go."
you fucking left me. You're like, "Oh, I ain't fucking
man.
do shit."
You ever seen the thing where it was like guy donates like a third of his brain or something like that? Or like it's like an Onion video where it's like guy proves that you can live without like half of your
my
brain or
God.
something like that. And it's a dude with just like half of his skull like missing. And I just imagine that that's how you come back as a ghost. You're just like
just like,
Alright.
you guys love me. They get my brain. They took it. Took my brain.
Oh shit. So apparently the people who live there just aren't gonna move. They spent their life savings here, so they can't just leave. She says, my parents don't want to be scared in their own home. They just
Fuck 'em,
been
that's
through a
all.
lot.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just make
So,
friends with the ghost.
that's what
That's
I'm
my
saying.
point. Just
Yeah, show them how to ball, you know.
Yeah, be
Those
like, yo,
cookies.
y'all seen LeBron James? Check
Yeah,
out
yo.
this.
No, what you
Check-
gotta
check
do
out
is
this
you need
clip.
to invest, like, you need to invest,
Just
like,
train
a
the
ball
ghost. Just
return.
absolutely be like, alright, we're going to the
I just
fucking
think-
NBA. We're going.
Keep playing ball. It's at the ball top of the stairs.
That's
They
what
take
I'm
you
saying.
to the finals.
Take the item that's possessed
Invent a
with, be like,
machine
alright,
to
we're
keep
going
putting
to
the ball on
NBA.
the
You
top of
fucking
the
take
stairs
that
so that
shit,
It
she
of
seems
course.
unauthentic.
Oh, I see. They
What?
cross
Seems
the street.
unauthentic. You can't.
You gotta get
forever.
a get
She'd
a
be
basketball
like,
hoop
wow,
on
I
the
could
inside
just
of
play
the
four
house too.
Run to the hoops, like, I was dunking on kids. Like,
You were practically just gonna play with a
Yes, 'cause
invisible
it's like
child
mad
for the rest
blocks,
of your
yeah.
life.
It's
yeah,
me.
everyone's like fucking shooting us out.
Just knowing one day if you decide not to play
Every
with her,
now
that
and
she'd
again
be
you hear the
like,
ooh, got him.
Huh?
I'll leave a note.
You'll even know this is please don't put anything in my butthole in my sleeve.
What?
Yo,
Ghost.
I had to go to work. I was late.
I had to go to work.
Yo, just
Came out
started
like-
balling.
I
Can't play ball today. She goes. She see everything. How would you know she saw the note?
See, I was late to work.
How would she see?
What?
She goes. She in your house. She can't see that you late to work. She don't know what work is.
All right.
She a ghost.
Okay, but
Okay.
all right. Well,
Demonic energies actually can predict the future.
so they know I was late.
According to Ghostbusters, Adventures, Exorcist.
I mean, maybe
Episode-
it wasn't demonic. Maybe she just had
It
to
says
play
it
for
was-
white dudes.
Oh.
It's in the
She was
thing, but
white
maybe
too,
she
bro.
just had to play for like
So?
the dudes that killed her, like the kind of guys that killed her. And she's a child, so she might not fully understand what happened. And she's a ghost. She's not gonna have the ghost brain of a fucking adult. She's gonna have a ghost brain of a child. So like,
Touche, my nigga. Touche.
But think about like all the ghosts in like movies and stuff. They're like children, but they got like the mentality of adults.
no,
Yeah.
no, like if you guys have watched American Horror Story, there's like
Yeah.
in the first season, there's like
Oh,
mad
American
children
Horror
in that
Story.
that
I'm talking
all
about,
act like children.
We're talking about like horror movies, you know.
Well, yeah, but like you got to approach it
Every-
like.
Asylum was definitely my favorite season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
American Horror Story
away.
was the best. I love it. Yeah, Asylum. is-
Go away.
I like Hotel. Hotel was good.
You
I
guys
liked
never
Coven
seen
a lot.
American Horror Story, have you?
Roanoke sucked. Can we
I've
just
seen
put
one
that out there?
season, And it was freak show.
What about you?
Freak
Ash?
Show was good.
That's
I
what
like
thought.
the Neil Patrick Harris was in it. It was lit. So yeah. All right. Next one.
So-
yeah.
So,
The
so
American
he didn't
it's
cough
lit.
that time. It wasn't so yeah.
Because he did take a rip. Take a rip.
It's done.
Take a rip and then say, oh yeah. Here we go.
So yeah, the next one I want to talk about is ghost children playing in the most haunted home in America. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, we needed a good cough in there.
There it is. That's what I wanted.
I love the
Give
dab.
it to me.
My favorite is the dab.
Give it
The
to me.
dab
Give it
cough
to
is
me.
my favorite. When he takes the dabs, my
In
favorite.
April,
His eyes get all wide and shit too. He's like,
in between,
You think he's like summoning something. Like, you okay, man? You want to reach over and pat him, but you don't want to.
No, I can't
He's
touch
like,
it.
shotgun, like,
He just
fucking
like
activate.
Alright, give me a minute. So he's like, alright, give me a
Blood
minute.
jitsu.
Listen, I always take a minute too. I'm always like, alright,
Yeah, right.
I gotta level out.
what, you got any dabs on you?
Oh shit.
Oh,
You should like-
shit.
yo, same.
All right.
Wait,
Sorry.
Christina, you never had a dab before?
No,
You want to do a dab?
no,
Yeah, you are.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I have
Alright,
severe
yeah.
anxiety. I'm
on.
not.
What?
No, I don't want to like
I'll
I
do
know,
a
I'm
dab
trying
for
to
freak.
No.
That's fair.
It's just like smoking weed.
If
If you smoke weed, no, listen.
it's like
I
the-
won't
it
give
really-
you a
It's
big
like
one.
the cards.
Hold
It's just like a little bit more.
I was gonna say this. I'm never
have to
gonna give a
drive.
person.
No.
Listen, I'm never gonna give a person who's never had one a big one ever again. I've never really given a person who's never had one a big one. You guys can fuck off. I give them to people all the time who's had them. But
He tried to kill me.
No, I was.
yeah, no, I tried to kill
I
him
heard,
because he
yeah.
already had one.
And then I got a Snapchat with him
yeah, no, if you just want one,
intensely
It's just
looking
like
at a chicken
smoking
sandwich and you
weed.
taking a
You wanna
picture of
take
it.
a dab?
it's like
No.
smoking weed.
Absolutely
All right, let's
not.
finish this. Then we get dabs. All right.
Yeah, can you set up the rig without breaking it?
Yes.
No,
I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't trying to attack you. I was just asking you.
I think that was a personal attack. I felt it. Look at his face. He looks just roasted. I think he's gonna cry.
That wasn't even that. You didn't even have to say all that.
So I was like, I wasn't trying to roast you. I was just asking because like I'm too
Kermit the
lazy
Frog
to-
over there. Huh?
Yeah, because I don't want the back.
Kermit the Frog.
I gotta do it myself.
Got some
Like, if he's like, nah, I got cocoa butter on my fingers, and I slip. Like you might do it yourself.
Okay.
I got some shea butter on my fingers.
I was gonna say, is that what you want to be on camera for?
You got
Whitewash
this,
ass.
You didn't even grab the fucking bomb. What is you doing?
It's best, alright? Give him the butthole.
Best
Come on.
life.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
did it. I already did it wrong.
Kermit's on camera here.
I swear to God, you could have
There
grabbed
you go.
it.
Oh, bro.
Alright, so the other story.
Okay, yeah. So
The other thing's behind
in April in
Or is it
Baton
down?
Rouge in Louisiana,
That's all the way behind you.
Brandon and Taryn Hunt reportedly visited.
He's blocking the true talent here on
Good job.
camera.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Yes.
No, he's fucking with our microphone.
Jesus.
Hey, shit.
How are we supposed to hear?
We're sewing.
We're about to cut it right now. What?
You're canceled.
What did you do?
What the fuck was that?
Just put it somewhere where I
You're
won't
sitting
forget.
on it. You're sitting on it.
You see what you did? You
It's all
routed.
sticky in my butt.
Alright, do we heat this or what?
Have some gas. Alright, Christina.
Who wants to take the first step?
Absolutely fucking not.
All right, wait. Yeah, can we finish the podcast real quick?
I'm really
No,
not.
Start.
All right. So
You didn't even hold it, nigga.
There you go.
I gotta wait till this left. Okay, let's go.
You
Yes.
just got
It's
everywhere.
good, it's good. Yeah, just roast the tip real quick.
Just the teeth.
Alright, go.
So the last story.
Okay. So
I got you.
thank you. All right. So in Louisiana, this couple, Brandon and Taryn Hunt, reportedly visited Myrtle's plantation. Why are you going to a plantation? Known as one of America's most haunted homes.
Every time.
In 1800s, it was a bed and breakfast that was allegedly haunted by a slave.
I'm sorry, go back.
What?
Give me that sentence one more time. What was it?
Bed and breakfast.
Okay, so in the 1800s, it was a bed and breakfast, and it was allegedly haunted by a slave girl named Chloe. She was first photographed in 1992. The couple filmed on the property, and during a playback, they saw what resembled 3 pairs of translucent feet walking across the floor. Other guests tell tales of seeing children there, children who died on the property from yellow fever, poisoning, or natural death. So I'm gonna say this: I feel like any place that used to have slaves is definitely haunted.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely angry
I
and
was about to say, if ghosts are real, then
Throw in the
Then-
Native American grounds too.
Doing the first step.
I'm
Holocaust,
absolutely not
Yeah.
touching it.
like
Taking the
any
first
like
step.
concentration camp or like
I would.
death camp.
So
or-
niggas just getting haunted left and right.
Well,
Huh?
then would that be prisons too?
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere's haunted. I
Niggas
here's the
getting
thing
haunted
about
left
it,
and right.
Is that any place that has death, or is it just certain kinds of death?
No, anything where someone is like wronged or something that's like
We're cooking
Done.
meth
Done.
in? What the fuck down?
Yeah, like they have to avenge something.
not even avenge, just like there's unrest, something. Yeah.
We're definitely taking this on the go.
All right, we got it. All right, guys, this has been a very long-ended, rambly podcast, but I enjoyed it. Again, keep one-upping ourselves on podcasts, and I really like it.
We're taking it on the go.
I'll take it.
I was about to
Our
say, we're
viewers
gonna have
better
to-
let us know they want this on the go because we're doing it regardless.
We need to get more mics. And
I heard
we
half
need
what you
to
said.
definitely-
I said
How big
our
is
viewers better give us a vote here if there's
Huh?
well, if they want to see the this higher education in Everyville field trips.
I put a little John right here.
It's gonna be
All right.
time already.
You guys got anything to say before we take these yabs? Dabadoo.
Have a lovely
Sorry for
Thanksgiving.
I'm about to vacation on Mars, so
Okay.
Sorry for whatever offended you.
Be nice to people.
bro, just like
Hey.
a little bit less.
All right, guys.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. This has been Higher Education's long-ass podcast. Peace. And then we see Drogon blasted in the city. In the chair. And I Shrek was pretty. I maybe wash the shit off my hands, and then we peel it off. I've heard of buoyancy related to like boats and like, for example, how little compromise with evil is okay as long as it all works out in the end, right? Bah, bah. He had it with the shield. He's like, Everyone was flaming him too.
Fuck that, dude.
Everyone was flaming.
Hey, we racing the roof.
Like, do something if it means everything or whatever the fuck it said. I guess so.
I did.